It's been 3 weeks since I've gone back to WGU to get my MBA in IT management. And in this video, I want to give you guys an update. Unfortunately, it's not good news, but what I'm going to do in this video is I will tell you about what's been happening in the past 3 weeks. Clearly, I have made some bad choices, but we'll talk about that. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do about it, what I've already done about it. I might have to go nuclear again, just like I did for my bachelor's, which I don't think I ever told you guys about, but we'll talk about all of that. For those of you who don't know, I actually got my bachelor's degree in cybersecurity and information assurance at WGU. So I've been to this school before. However, today is the 22nd, 22 days into the first month. And for my bachelor's degree, by day 22, I had finished 6 classes. So far in my master's degree, I have finished 0. I want to be very clear here that what I'm about to tell you was a choice. There's a difference between a mistake and a choice. I didn't make a mistake. I chose to do what I did. So I just want to throw that out there. I'm fully aware it was my fault. I'm holding myself accountable for it. The only reason why I'm telling you guys all this is just because I know some of you are following along and you're hearing the journey and you want to know, how I've been doing. And because I haven't made any videos in 3 weeks, I'm sure some of you are like, oh man, he must be killing it, knocking out a bunch of classes. No. So what the hell happened? Well, you know what? I'm going to let my past self tell you. There is a game that is coming out. I want to say it's in August that it comes out. I don't know exactly what day. And when this game comes out, I'll just be honest with you. I know it's bad, but WGU might be on hold for a little bit. That's right. It was video games. Baldur's Gate 3. Look, this video is not going to be me praising Baldur's Gate 3 the whole time, but just to put it into perspective because it is relevant, Baldur's Gate 3 is a game that I have been anticipating for years, ever since it was announced in I think 2019, and I've been closely following it and keeping up with it. So I knew even last year that when I start my master's degree, if the game fell on the same month that I started that master's degree, I was going to have some trouble. Now, it was a little bit different in the video because in that video, I was actually planning on doing my master's in cybersecurity and information assurance, and I thought that I would actually start a month earlier than I did. In this case, it's a little different because I'm now doing the MBA in IT management, and unfortunately, Baldur's Gate 3 came out 2 days after I started school. You guys are going to think that I have some type of uncontrollable gaming addiction once I tell you this, but I'm just trying to be honest with you here. So I got access to WGU on August 1st. That's the access to my first classes. I got access to Baldur's Gate 3 2 days later on August 3rd. And now, as of the 22nd, I have put in probably about 10 hours into Western Governors University. All of that has been within the past 3 days, with the exception of 1 hour when I first started WGU. But Baldur's Gate 3, you guys ready for this? Baldur's Gate 3, in 3 weeks, I have put in 133 hours. The reason why I say that this is not like an uncontrollable addiction is because this only affects me outside of work. So for those of you who don't know, I work fully remote. I work from home. And I am not micromanaged or anything like that. So technically, if I wanted to, there's plenty of times where I could sneak away and probably play video games for hours and nobody at my job would know. But I have enough discipline not to do that. What happens is, what I typically used to do is I would work, 8:35, something like that. I would get off of work and maybe play video games or watch YouTube, take a nap, something for 2 hours. And then at about 7, I would come back in this room and either study for a certification or just study and practice something new or do schoolwork. But that's not what's happening. Ever since Baldur's Gate 3 came out, instead, when I get off of work, I've been pretty much, going in my bedroom, starting Baldur's Gate 3, and then looking up and saying, oh shit, it's midnight. Now, on one hand, yeah, this is pretty bad because when it comes to me and being disciplined, at least outside of work, I've always been pushing. I've always been doing what I was supposed to do. I've always motivated myself to get stuff done. But Baldur's Gate 3 came out and I just completely forgot everything I was supposed to do. At least that's what it seems like, because I prioritized Baldur's Gate 3 over everything that I've been doing all year long. I completely took the whole, this is my grind year, and I just threw that shit out the window. So also, one of the things I just want to mention is this particular game is a very story heavy game. And I really kept telling myself over and over again, okay, just keep playing for a little bit longer, keep going, because I ultimately wanted to rush at least the main story because I didn't want anybody to spoil it. If you guys ever been in a situation where it doesn't even have to be a video game, it could be a movie, and you're going to see the movie, you're going to enjoy it, but before you get a chance to do that, somebody starts posting and they spoil the movie for you, or they spoil the game. There's a lot of spoilers out there for this game, and I didn't want that experience to be taken away from me. So that's one of the reasons why I really wanted to play the game, play the story, finish it. Again, was it the right decision? No, but that's what happened. As I say this, I am recognizing that I am making excuses because, to be honest with you, it didn't take me 133 hours to finish the story. It took me 60 hours to finish the story. I finished the story and then I said, damn, that was fun. Okay, let me create a new character and let me start over again. And I did. And now I'm on my second/third playthrough because I'm doing 2 playthroughs at the same time. Oh boy. The question is, what am I going to do about this now? To be honest with you, I have that initial ultra hype out of my system. I'm still playing the game every day, but I don't feel like I need to play it all day, every day. So now that that hype has died down, I'm ready to go. When I was doing my bachelor's degree and I was having problems with kind of getting stuck playing some video games, I literally just instantly made the decision to uninstall that video game, and I did. I uninstalled Fallout 4, I uninstalled Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition, and I uninstalled League of Legends. League of Legends was easy. I played it for 2 days and I was like, I can't play this, so I uninstalled it. But yeah, that's what I did. For my bachelor's, I got super serious and I said, I can't do both of these, so I choose school. And to be honest with you, I'm pretty much almost exactly at that point now. I am very, very carefully watching what happens with me in gaming, and if Baldur's Gate 3 becomes a problem again, I will make the very difficult decision to uninstall it. I'll uninstall it from my computer, I'll uninstall it from the Steam Deck, and I will force myself to not play that game again until after I finish school. I actually gave myself that ultimatum literally this weekend. I told myself, if I don't finish at least one paper, if I don't do at least one assignment, I'm uninstalling Baldur's Gate 3. And I am happy to say that I finally feel like, again, I've got it out of my system because I started doing what I was supposed to do. Saturday, I finished one of my tasks. Sunday, I finished another task. Yesterday, I finished another task. The 3 tasks for IT project management, I at least wrote all of them. The third one hasn't been graded yet. We'll see what happens because that one is a little bit iffy. But yeah, I'm finally in there. And today I'm going to work on school. Tomorrow I'm going to work on school. I'm actually doing it now. So yeah, it was a little rough the first 3 weeks, but I finally got my head on straight and I'm ready to get this done. I know I just kind of started, but to be honest with you, it doesn't really seem like, at least right now, the classes for the master's degree are really any harder than the bachelor's degree. It's just a different thing, right? So I'm still thinking in my head that it shouldn't take me the whole 6 months to do this. If you really want me to be honest, I'm still thinking I could probably finish it within maybe 3 months. But, oh, you know what? I never told you guys the little asterisk part. I told you guys that I wanted to finish within 6 months, but I told you guys there's one little thing that I didn't tell you. I might as well tell you now. I was going to make a whole separate video talking about this, and I probably still will. The thing is, I don't want to tell you guys this and then you guys go, oh man, I need to change what I'm doing to do that, because it's not that serious, right? But to be honest with you, my plan is to finish all of the classes, let's say at least by December. However, it does not matter if I finish all of the classes this month, in 3 months, or in December. I am not graduating until January. My plan 100% is to graduate in January. To be specific, I don't plan on graduating until 2024. This is also one of the reasons why this is not a huge deal to me. Like, okay, yeah, I took a couple weeks to play video games. I should not have, but I'm not going to not finish this in time. I still feel pretty good about it. I still feel good about the overall progress that I can make, just because in the back of my mind, I know that even if I finish it quickly, I'm still not going to graduate until 2024. And if you guys are wondering why, it is literally just because, and again, this is not a huge deal. It's just me. I don't want my bachelor's degree and my master's degree to have the same completion year. I put the years on my resume, and it's just a couple of extra seconds that I don't want HR to be looking at my resume and going, wait, you got your bachelor's and master's in the same year? It's just a personal thing, but that's me. But that's it. That's all I wanted to say. That's just the update that I wanted to give to you guys. To be honest with you, I feel really good, man. Like, I don't know. It's just, I've been going so hard and trying so much. Like, even when I was doing the certifications, I would finish a certification. I usually take my certification exams in the mornings. I would pass a certification, and before the day was out, I would be studying for something else. Like, I just did not give myself a break. I just kept going over and over and over again. So to take the kind of 3 weeks that I've taken, even though it wasn't really planned, I feel good. I feel like I got a chance to take a break that I needed, and I didn't really realize that I needed it. So, hey, it is what it is. I'm happy that I took it. I'm not really happy I took it the way that I took it, but I feel good. And now that I've started doing schoolwork again, I feel fine. Like, I did the tasks. A couple of them were a little bit annoying, but I feel like I'm ready. I feel like that rest has really helped me out. And I'm excited for what's next. I haven't logged into this YouTube channel in a while. I am sorry for that too. I noticed that I have quite a few comments from other videos and stuff. I'm going to try to go back and reply to those comments. Like, every time I tried to get on YouTube or make a video or something like that, I literally was like, but first, I'm going to play a little Baldur's Gate 3. And that was just the wrong decision, because it just resulted in me playing the hell out of Baldur's Gate 3. Oh my God, the game is so good. Okay, I'm done. You guys take care, and I will see you on my next video.